Abdikadyr of Kazakhstan, who got a good win in the semi-final against Murat Sakanyan of Russia, 4-0.
Fighting out of the blue corner is the boxer representing Uzbekistan, Hasanboy Dusmatov.
It's Kazakhstan against Uzbekistan in this opening final, and this is Hasanboy Dusmatov. The field in the Strandja is very, very strong. It generally is, but this year there are Olympic, world, continental medalists absolutely everywhere. Dusmatov got a gold in Rio in 2016, a silver at the World Championships in 2017. He was then out of IBA boxing. He turned professional until he returned in Belgrade last October, November. No seeding in that competition. He got Sakan Bibasinov of Kazakhstan in the prelims. Unbelievable draw. And was eliminated. But here he is. He beat Timur Kabdashov, who was also competing for Kazakhstan in the semi-finals. So that's Dusmatov in the blue, won the Val Barker Trophy in Rio in 2016 as well. And Abdikadyr, Damir Abdikadyr in the red. Kazakhstan in the red, Uzbekistan in the blue. Two southpaws here. Three-minute rounds, as always. Dusmatov just reaching with the left hand to the body there, then countered with a right hook. Abdikadyr, the longer leader fighter of these two, with a superior kind of reach. So interesting seeing Dusmatov in that World Championships, really was. Short right hand there, nice jab from Abdikadyr. Dusmatov just slipping onto the right hand there from Abdikadyr, doing a good job of getting up close where he needs to be. Takes that jab on the gloves there. Dusmatov needs to try and get that lead hand working if he can. Abdikadyr then just lists to his right hand side and throws that right hand. Strandja, the oldest European international tournament, been going since 1950. We had the 66th edition of the Botchkai a couple of weeks ago. Brazil dominated there, 9 gold medals in total. Looking for the 1-2 there, Dusmatov. Just pulled off the left hand a little bit, didn't quite manage to land it. Almost midway through this opening round. Nice combination to the body there from Dusmatov. Winging lead right hand from the Uzbek as well. Just took a jab there as he looked to try and counter to the body. Abdikadyr hasn't quite got his range yet. When he's at that mid-range there, then he's got a problem, because Dusmatov can land from there. He can't quite keep it on the outside here, Abdikadyr. It's not that he isn't having some success, because he is. Nice right to the body there from Abdikadyr, but he doesn't necessarily use that height and reach advantage. Fighters with longer levers do quite often like it at mid-range. They can dig those toes in, look for the body. Neat jab to the body there from Dusmatov. And just short with the left hand there, Abdikadyr. Trying to counter with that right hand again there, Dusmatov. He was short that time, but lands a couple of neat-looking right hands there right towards the end of the round here. It's been a good opening round for the Uzbek. And there's that right hand again. He does hold those gloves a little bit low, Abdikadyr, leaves that head open, and a smile on the face there of Dusmatov as he goes back to his corner. looking to fire off with that right hook. As often as he can, Dusmatov. Abdikadyr, good example there of those low hands. He can tend to be a little bit sloppy with his punches at times, in that they don't go out that quick, they don't come back that quick, and against somebody like Dusmatov, that's a problem, because everything he does is sharp. We didn't get a look at the scores there, but that would have been a round for the fighter in blue. Nice combination to the body there from Abdikadyr. Dusmatov looking for that left hand over the top. Referee just giving them time to work it out themselves there, which is good to see. Right hand from Dusmatov. Abdikadyr looking to try and set his feet and trade when they're at that kind of distance. And as I say, he does have some capacity for that, but that is more Dusmatov's kind of area, more his kind of fight. Abdikadyr playing into his hands, really, exchanging from there. That was better from the Kazakh. He just gave himself a little bit more room and found the range. He does tend to lean in a little bit as he throws. Weights quite heavily on that front foot. The chin is on show, just a touch. These are the kinds of things that get exploited by an opponent like the one he's got here. Short right hand there from Dusmatov again. Some nice head movement off the back of it. There's that right hand. There it is. He's looking to trigger it. Whenever he sees something come from Abdikadyr, which is maybe just a little bit slow because those hands go back low, they stay low, then he looks to fire that right hand. As I say, it was Sinov who was in action for Kazakhstan at the World Championships. He had an excellent tournament, really did. Got bronzes at the Asian Championships and the Olympic Games before he picked up gold in Belgrade. Very interesting elite men's world championships in Belgrade. Lots of new faces, as is generally the case after the end of an Olympic cycle. A very unusual year for obvious reasons, having an Olympics and a World Championships in the same year. Never happened before. Slightly untidy. Final 10 seconds of round 2. There goes the bell. Had some good success there and then took the feet back out. Caused Dusmatov just to tuck up. Wasn't much else he could do there. Abdikadyr getting to work. There's that right hand. Lead right hook, he just whips up from low. Already had the inaugural Asian under-22s in Uzbekistan at the end of January. The Asian youths and juniors coming up towards the end of this month, going into March as well. Lots of tournaments on the way. Very, very busy year in the IBA calendar, as it was last year as well. Did extremely well to put on so many events in the grip of the pandemic, and we still were throughout the course of the year. That was demonstrated by the fact that the Women's World Championships, which was due for last December, due to Omicron, had to be rescheduled for May. That'll be in Istanbul. Into the third round here. Dusmatov again just looking to plant his feet and let rip with that lead right hand. It's been a good fight this, good fight to watch. Abdikadyr is, as I say, he's had his pockets of success, certainly. I think he had a slightly better second round than he did first, but I still would have gone to the blue corner with it. Just moving off to his right as he fires that right hand there, Dusmatov. Left hand on the inside as he got close, and Abdikadyr was looking to try and wrap him up, but the smaller man there, the man in blue, just had enough room to work in. On the inside again there, Dusmatov finding the body. He's just a little bit too close there, Abdikadyr. Interestingly, in this third round, he seems to be making an effort to get right on top of Dusmatov, but he doesn't really have room to get his longer arms free and get too much done. He's trying to bring the heat here, which is absolutely the right thing to do, but he's just got to give himself a touch more space. .45 seconds remaining in this opening final here in Sofia. Long left hand there from Abdikadyr, didn't miss by much, but then standing a little bit tall and square, caught a left hand from Dusmatov and then just gives him one on the back of the head. Final few seconds here for this men's flyweight final. After this, we've got the men's featherweight and light welterweights, and then into the women's light flyweight, bantamweight, and lightweight. Ireland's Olympic champion Kelly Harrington in action in the final fight of this session. So there goes the bell. Dusmatov celebrates the victory. I would make that 3-0 in favour of him, but a good fight. A good fight. Abdikadyr, not nearly as experienced, but plenty into that. And as I say, he did have some success. It wasn't all one-way traffic, but I don't think he'll have done enough to win a round there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. The winner by unanimous decision is in the blue corner.
So Hasanboy Dusmatov gets it by unanimous decision with our 5 scoring judges at ringside. Bows to all 4 corners of the ring.